All right, let's get some analysis on this. And Assistant Professor of Law at the American University of Afghanistan, Haroun Rahimi, joins us now live from Rome. Welcome to the programme. Now, the last time these two sides met in Doha, the context was completely different. Now the Taliban rule Afghanistan. Do you think that these talks can really open a new page now?
It is too soon to say. Obviously, the Taliban want to be recognized as the legitimate government of Afghanistan. They want to be accepted as the legitimate government of Afghanistan and receive all the rights and privileges that comes with that. The world community has been resistant. Even close allies of Taliban, Pakistan, for example, has yet to recognize Taliban government. All countries have sought engagement, more or less, and the United States engagement, I think, can be seen in that light. Some of these engagements are in bilateral relationship with different countries, are very much narrow in focus. They reflect each country's specific interests in Afghanistan. The United States, for example, has an interest in completing the evacuation process that had to be cut short because of the sudden collapse of the government. They also have interest in counterterrorism, and they wish to Taliban to address. But what they're willing to offer Taliban in exchange for that is certainly short of full recognition yet. Mm-hmm. They likely concession made by the United States could be a humanitarian aid, injecting some forms of funds into the Afghan economy through different means, most likely United Nations. Without engaging directly with Taliban, as it would imply recognizing them as the legitimate government of Afghanistan. So it is a very delicate situation, but I think we are far away from a point in which the relation between two countries would be normalized.
And talk to us about the violence that we've been seeing lately, because on Friday we saw the deadliest attack in Afghanistan, which Daesh claimed, and this is, of course, the deadliest since the US departure. How much of a threat do Daesh pose right now?
It is certainly the most serious threat that the Taliban are facing. They have been attacks since Taliban took over the country in different places in the country against the Taliban fighters in eastern Afghanistan. There have been almost every daily attacks. There have been larger scale attacks. The last one was at the airport, and now in Kunduz, targeting the Shia community of Afghans. Horrendous attack. The question is whether Taliban will be able to effectively counter the ISIS-K threats in Afghanistan. It is still an open question. When the last government fell, there was a prison break. During the chaos, thousands of ISIS-K fighters were released, and that's one of the reasons that ISIS-K has become more active or more empowered in the country. Also, ISIS-K is positioning itself against against Taliban, trying to portray Taliban as instruments of foreign countries and nationalist movement that is being compromising on matters of Islam, trying to portray Taliban as the enemy and trying to portray itself as the true Islamic group in the country. How much that is going to be a success, it remains a question mark. Taliban have been very heavy-handedly targeting anyone with any relationship, anyone who's suspected of relationship with ISIS-K. There has been a rampant extrajudicial killings in the country.
Haroun, we'll have to leave it there, I'm afraid. We've run out of time, but thank you so much for your analysis. Really appreciate it. Haroun Rahimi.